Today, the NBA, the National Basketball Association, is one of the most popular and powerful sports leagues in the world. With millions of fans, iconic players, and influence stretching across every continent, it's hard to imagine a world without it. But the journey of the NBA wasn't always filled with sold-out arenas and global superstars. In fact, it began as a small, struggling league with a dream to make basketball matter. The story of the NBA starts in 1946 in New York City, where a group of sports arena owners came together to form a new professional basketball league. At the time, basketball wasn't nearly as popular as baseball or boxing. These owners were simply looking for ways to fill their arenas on nights when hockey teams weren't playing. The league was originally called the Basketball Association of America, BAA. The first game of this new league took place on November 1st, 1946, between the New York Knicks and the Toronto Huskies. Fewer than 8,000 people attended, and the players didn't earn much. But the game was fast, exciting, and had potential. By 1949, the BAA merged with a rival league called the National Basketball League, NBL. This merger formed what we now know as the NBA, the National Basketball Association. Still, in the early years, the NBA was far from the cultural giant it is today. Games were often slow-paced, teams came and went and television coverage was limited. But change was coming, led by incredible athletes and bold decisions. One of the first major shifts happened in 1950, when the NBA began to integrate, allowing African-American players into the league. This brought in a wave of talent that began to reshape the game. Over the next decade, the NBA slowly gained popularity thanks to dominant teams like the Boston Celtics and standout players like Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain. Then came a major innovation in 1954, the 24-second shot clock. Before that, teams could hold the ball for as long as they wanted, leading to boring, low-scoring games. The shot clock forced players to move fast and shoot quickly, instantly making the game more exciting for fans and viewers. By the 1960s and 70s, the NBA had built a loyal following, but it was still struggling with finances, limited exposure, and a competing league, the ABA, the American Basketball Association. The ABA brought its own flair to the game, including the three-point shot and a flashier style of play. In 1976, the NBA and ABA merged, bringing in 4 ABA teams and a wave of fresh talent, including players who would soon become legends. But the real transformation of the NBA came in the 1980s. Enter Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, 2 college rivals who joined the NBA in 1979. Their rivalry, talent, and charisma brought the league back into the national spotlight. Their matchups, especially in the NBA Finals, attracted millions of viewers and helped the league regain its popularity. And then, in 1984, everything changed again. The NBA welcomed a young man named Michael Jordan. Jordan's impact on the game, the culture, and the business of basketball was unmatched. He was electric on the court and charismatic off it. His partnership with brands like Nike turned him into a global icon, and the NBA rose with him. Through the late 80s and 90s, the NBA became a true entertainment product, fast, flashy, and filled with stars. The league expanded globally, playing games in other countries and growing its fan base through media. By the 2000s, international players like Dirk Nowitzki, Manu Ginobili, and Yao Ming were helping expand the NBA's reach beyond the United States. The NBA leaned into technology too, launching a strong social media presence, mobile apps, and global broadcasting deals. This helped bring highlights, scores, and player stories directly to fans around the world. Today, the NBA is more than just a basketball league. It's a brand. It's fashion, music, business, activism, and culture. Players like LeBron James, Stephen Curry, and Giannis Antetokounmpo are not just athletes. They're global celebrities and entrepreneurs. And the league itself continues to grow. From summer leagues to the G League, from NBA Africa to basketball. Without borders, the NBA is building the future of the sport on a truly global scale. What started as a way to fill empty arenas in the 1940s has grown into a multi-billion-dollar empire, inspiring millions and changing the way the world experiences sports. This is the story of the NBA, a story of growth, risk, vision, and the power of the game to bring people together. Thanks for watching. If you liked this story, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more amazing stories about how iconic brands were born.